Alrighty, hey yo, what is up, Knights? Aegis Rick here, back with some more DFO Rush, this time on my female launcher. Now guys, oh gosh, I have got to admit that this female launcher is actually a very old character. I have made many characters, at least 10, maybe 15 other characters after this character, and it is taking me this long to show this character. It just kind of goes to show kind of my opinions of this character. They're not bad, as I will say, as I show off my gear here. Not very good gear at all. I started doing Dark Elf Ruins, I picked up this piece right here, the Splinter Shell. I'm trying to go for a stair AMR build. Not very important because, you know what, I've kind of given up the dream. I haven't been trying Dark Elf Ruins or anything with this character anymore. But I at least have like 2 pieces of Halidums because of the Dark Elf Ruins, and I do have an avatar set and a pet. Like, you're thinking, Rick, you got all this stuff for her, why don't you like her? Let's be honest here. The reason this character exists and why I even have a petite pet for her is this costume, and that petite pet looks so fucking awesome. Looks so cute. I love the costume. The reason, let me be honest here as we jump into here. Let me be dead freaking honest to you. The reason this character exists at all, is because of this costume. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, this costume is that good, and this petite pet is that good. You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm also not gonna lie about it. I actually have that petite pet on my knight as well because I like that pet so much. So anyway, let's just. I know it sounds stupid. Rick, you made a whole character for one costume and one petite pet. Yes, that's the case. And you know, I kind of talked about this in my, because I did end up releasing the video on my. I released the video on my female ranger before I released the video on this one. Again, like I said, that character is much newer than this one. But yeah, the reason why I made this character and I didn't even, you know, consider making the female ranger was because I like this costume better. And I was like, you know what? I think it'd look better that my launcher would have this costume. So there you go. That's why I did it. It doesn't take very much to convince me to make characters, guys. Honestly, making characters is just like a pastime for me, even if it's a character like this one, which I generally don't like a lot. But I think I'm showing off the class as it's kind of meant to be played. I know you could probably do a lot better if you have OV set, or yeah, especially if you have OV sets. I know a lot of people get kind of the same OV sets. They're rocking a lot of flamethrower. They're rocking a lot of you know, I'd say this character's called to fame is her flamethrowers. Her flame pillars are extremely potent, especially if you're really geared. I know a lot of geared launchers, they will abuse that flame pillar and kill enemies like that. As I get iframed here, they'll kill enemies so easily. I'm not really focused around the flame pillar builds. I really want to go the stair AMR build. And you know, I guess I'm being a little hipster right there, but you can see both the flame and ice pillar both kind of cause a little bit of, you know, CC. Flame pillar does a lot of hit stun and just a lot of damage from far away. You can see, you know, I don't have to get anywhere close to enemies, and I can dish out a lot of damage. You can see I have a, you know, stair AMR does a lot of damage. Both of the flame pillars, even the regular flamethrower does a lot of damage. I have the napalm or quantum bomb max level. And then finally, one of my favorite skills is actually one of the ones that came with the second awakening, which is like kind of this double usage skill right here. You can see actually I like using it like that, which is like a close range kind of slam, I guess, blast down to the ground. But you'll see later on I'll cast the skill again, and it actually has a different animation, which, and here you can see the serious effectiveness of the flame pillar. But you'll see that that prototype attack thing has a lot of, you know, a very cool usage in that it has like different animations with the same skill. And you know, that's one thing I gotta praise about this class, is that that sort of thing is pretty rare in this game, which I kind of hate. Is that I wish that thing was more common. Is that this prototype attack can be, you know, you use the same cooldown. Basically, it's like you're using 2 different skills, though. It's because it's used in a different way. One of them is used as a means of getting enemies off your back, right? If you shoot it right at the ground, right where you're standing, or you can use it as just a regular launcher attack. Boom! So you know, it's just like that dual usage. I wish more skills had that. It would kind of give like a freedom. I know the cooldown's kind of long, so it's not like you're gonna be, you know, you have to choose one or the other, but I like that freedom, right? It's like, okay, the skill isn't completely useless if there's enemies nearby, or if they're far away, I don't have to like get up close to them. I can use it 2 different ways, the same skill, and you know, still dish out the damage. So that's kind of the thing I like about that skill. I wish more skills were like that on all my classes, but you know, it's a nice little treat on this class. But you'll see, the one thing, the real reason I don't like this class has nothing to do with how the class is. It's, you know, very efficient at what it does. I've said this before, I don't rag on this class for that. I just kind of, it's not for me. It's not my playstyle. Here you can see I shoot it straight ahead again. It has a lot of damage. I generally like using it when people are close by to me and I need to get them off of me or I need to kill them quickly. I like shooting at the ground, but has massive damage either way. Now, like I was saying, the reason I dislike this class has nothing to do with how strong this class is. I feel like this class is a very potent class and does what she does pretty dang effectively. In fact, we'll show off, you know, her long-range goodness. But that's really the thing. The long-range key, as we use the ancient trigger here, which is something that if you mash the button here, you can see I'm charging up the laser to shoot faster and more powerful version of laser. And it's a very good, again, yet another long-range skill. And that's really the reason why I don't like the class, is that it's not like my playstyles. It's nothing like it. Has nothing to do with how fast she can kill enemies. I feel like she is a very, very strong class. Without any gear at all, I'm able to kill all these guys easily. You know, in TOD, I've already taken her once through it, and I'm about to take her twice through it, and she's just been having no problem at all. Boom! Just crazy damage. And if I did gear her out, that'd be the end of it. I'd say everybody would be fucking dead. I know a few friends of mine who, you know, main Elven Knight with me, and, you know, Locke, if you're watching this, you know, he has a female launcher, which is almost, at some time, was definitely stronger than his Knight, because he geared this character out just a little bit. Got, you know, like a couple epics, and all of a sudden, shit, this thing was doing more damage than his Knight, for a little while. But, you see, that's what I'm kind of saying is, like, yeah, it's not so much anything about how strong this class is. It's just not my playstyle, and I know this will be a lot more up a lot of other people's alleys. You know, if you like from doing damage from far away, if you don't mind just kind of nuking people from far away, sometimes you can nuke people off screen, you know, that kind of stuff. This class definitely provides that in various ways. I'm not using all of the skills. I haven't shown off the Second Awakening. We'll show that off now. But like, for instance, the Gatling, which is generally a low-level skill, when you get the, I think it's a Sudden Annihilation set, you can make the Gatling as well as the Flamethrower do even more damage. OV sets are definitely like the female Spitfire, definitely something that, 6-piece sets also, something that makes this class even more viable. And, you know, that's just, this class is, I feel like, pretty well off. It's, you know, really balanced at that. You'll also notice that because you're using cannons, you can use, I like using the slide, but you can also use the aerial attack to kind of push yourself very far away. Most classes don't have a means to getting far away. If you use cannon type weapons like a launcher will, though, you can use both the aerial attack as well as the slide to kind of create distance. And this is kind of the main gimmick here in TOD when I mostly use this character. In TOD, that's exactly what you do, right? You use the slide attack and you get away from enemies so you can get far away and hit them with that long range bullshit. In fact, this dungeon layout is perfect for the shit I'm talking about, right? It's just one straight line and people are just running into my fucking attacks and they're getting hit stunned, man. Hit stunned and killed. And that's what some of the sets are gonna do. You can just see, just line up for me to laser you in the face. Boom! Just get lasered right there. Stare AMR, my favorite skill. Just something that you can just nuke people, close or far. You know, it doesn't matter. So, anyway, this class does that pretty well. Also, you know, one little thing is you also get a passive to when you pull out a big weapon, like the laser, like the any weapon. You also hit them as well with the gun. You know, just push them back a little bit. So she has means of even little things like that to push enemies back and keep your distance. So I don't think I got very close to anybody at all during this run, during this showing of this class, and that just shows how strong this class is. It's very good at what it does. It's a launcher class. It's like a laser class and can deal with enemies in a linear fashion generally and dispatch them from far away without even getting close to them. So anyway, guys, there was the female launcher. Hopefully I was able to show off the class. Again, have a lot of, you know, good things to say about the class, but, you know, at the end of the day, still don't like it as a class. Still will be used just as a TOD slave. But damn, is this costume and this petite pet the cutest thing ever. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. There was a little bit of female launcher, and I will catch you knights later.